Okay, it is time for another replay commentary brought to you by SSB StarCraft Sportsbook, and today this match will be between the Blue Terran Beastyqt and the Red Protoss player PW Ralphie. So, in the sake of brevity, I am going to refer to the Protoss player as PW, and Beastyqt will be Quick Trip. Anyways, since the first few minutes of every match is pretty inconsequential, I want to talk about something else, and that is Super Freakonomics. Now, I know this book came out a few years ago, a couple years ago, I think 2009 was it? I just got around to reading it, and man, it is awesome. Basically, if you're not familiar with the first book, which is Freakonomics, it's about how you apply economic principles to everyday facets of life. For example, it explains how Ku Klux Klan members and real estate agents have similar incentives, and why sumo wrestlers are inclined to cheat their ass off in Japan. Anyways, so let's talk about the actual matchup. This is actually no, I want to talk about Super Freakonomics a bit more. It is a very good book. Read Freakonomics, then read Super Freakonomics, because both are very, very good wastes of time, or rather uses of your time. And alright, now with that out of the way, let's go on with the actual matchup. We do see that PW is scouting Quick Trip's base, and we do see a barracks is going up over here. This is a relatively interesting building placement, and I guess it's the block off over here and then have the barracks do the rest. Right now we do see an assimilator going up for PW, and let's see, Quick Trip is relatively clever. He's trying to search over here for a proxy pylon, because a lot of Protoss players like to do that. And right now he is making his way towards the Protoss base. He doesn't have vision of it yet, of course. And let's take a look. Right now we do see PW is scouting around the Terran Quick Trip's base, but a Marine is going to be dispatched to deal with that problem. We do see a cybernetics core going up along with a second assimilator, so is it going to be a 4-gate rush? I don't think so. We might see 3-gate blink stalker, 3-gate fast expand, and let's see, Ralphie still has his probe outside Quick Trip's base, and right now it doesn't look like there's much activity. He is not doing much. Maybe he's saving for a fast expand. It is too early to say right now. Meanwhile, the cybernetics core has gone up. It is researching warp gate, and let's see, one marauder has entered the field. We do see that both army sizes are relatively small, as they should be during this period. We have PW Stalker moving to take the second watchtower, and he sees nothing, so he is going back to base. Right now we have another marauder on the way. Let's see, Quick Trip. Yes, 1-rack's fast expand. Now I am very, very ambivalent about this build, because I just don't see the value in it, because if the Protoss player 4 gates, you're not going to have the army size large enough to deal with his fast rush, and building a command center right now really delays, it doesn't delay, it really hampers building a sizable army early on to deal with a possible 4-gate rush. Right now we do see Quick Trip trying to test PW's strength. He looks like he's going to take down the Stalker. Pylon. And yes, he doesn't have the army size to deal with this relatively token force. And he is sending drones off the line, which is interesting to say the least. And 2 drones die. Meanwhile, take a look at this. We do have a bunker going up. This could be extremely dangerous for Ralphie, especially what does he have building up? He does have his Nexus is almost done. And this is very, very dangerous. And yes, he is going to cancel that Nexus. You do see a 4-gate build being warped in. He has forced PW's hand, and Quick Trip right now is in a very commanding position, I think. And he is recycling the bunker, and it looks like Ralphie is going to try and test the Terran player. And that Stalker is going to go down along with this Marauder, and probably that Marine as well, as seeing as Stalkers are faster, much faster than Marine. proxy pylon has been built near the Quick Trip's gold expansion, or rather his potential expansion. And if we look at the army sizes, both are relatively even, although PW's army is a bit larger. Anyways, if we take a look at the unit comp, we do see 4 Stalkers, 3 Sentries, and 2 Marines, 2 Marauders, 8 Marines, and he is getting a bunker at the front door. It's not going to go up in time to deal with this threat. He should move his infantry closer to the ramp so they can get some free shots before PW can do anything about it. Meanwhile, if we look at the income report, we do see that Quick Trip has surged ahead, and I don't think Ralphie is going to go and test Quick Trip's base. It's just not in his interest to do so. I think if the battle was fought now, it would obviously go to Quick Trip. And let's see. We do have an engineering bay up. It is not researching anything. And I am curious as to why this orbital command isn't going to try and grab the natural, but I guess... Oh, this is interesting. Oh! And that Stalker takes out an SCV, but it is heavily damaged in the process. Meanwhile, we do see his natural is going up again. We have combat shields on the way, as well as a robotics facility. And right now, I think, yeah, Quick Trip definitely needs to move out. He has a very large army right here. He should be able to win this fight. He should. I don't know why he's not pushing out. And we do see that Marine is trying to test the army size, and I think he should move out. Yes, he definitely has the army to crush this Protoss containment force of 6 Sentries and 5 Stalkers. So I'm not sure why he's not going right now and, you know, getting his natural. Let's see, anything being researched? Oh, I guess he's waiting for combat shields to be researched, and he should be moving out right after this. This is a very... Oh, what the hell? Okay, he put up a force field blocking off the Terran army from moving out, and we do see... Interesting. Beastyqt, what is he doing? Oh, I guess he's gonna roast these probes, and at the same time... Oh! Very good use of that missile turret. That observer goes down without much of a fight. And right now, Beastyqt is... he lost the medevac and has 2 heavily damaged Hellions, but right now... Okay, Quick Trip is moving out. I do think, yes, we're going to see his natural move off the line. Excuse me, his natural orbital command move into position. And if we look at the unit comp, Quick Trip is definitely ahead. He should probably try and force this issue, because right now I think he did have a decided advantage being able to force Ralphie to delay his natural, and he has a lot of harvesters. Oh, and I guess PW has quite a lot as well. We do see this proxy pylon is going to go down, and right now, take a look at this. Quick Trip is building another expansion, or rather base for an expansion. This is interesting. Usually you see Terran players settling down at two bases for quite a long time. We do see another force of Hellions being probably going to be dropped off into the Protoss main. We'll just have to see what happens. Meanwhile, we do see that Quick Trip is going for his gold expansion, and let's see. Meanwhile, we do have a Marine battling the Stalker. It's not going to be a fair fight. He should have stemmed it, because at least he could have done some armor damage instead of having all of his shield regenerate. So, I don't know. Anyways, Quick Trip is moving in, and meanwhile, we do see a force of 2 Colossi out on the field. And I hate Colossi. Personally, I think something needs to be done about them. Perhaps lower their health a bit, because right now, I think they're just way too powerful, especially because Vikings take a very long time to kill them. Right now, we do see that he has scouted out that force, and he does have a force of 3 Vikings to deal with these Colossi, but if we take a look at the damage that these Vikings do, they do 28% per second. Oh no, 14 per second. And the Colossi has 350 health, so it takes over 10. Oh wait, 14 damage per second. Yes, yeah, 14 damage per second